My AI agents started talking to each other and collaborating while I was sleeping. And so I woke up to a morning briefing from my command center agent that told me that it had drafted replies to the top three hottest leads. And I didn't even ask it to do that. And so what I noticed is that my AI agents are learning how to coordinate with each other. And I want to teach you how to build the same thing for yourself. My name is Mayor. I'm the founder of RevGen AI, and everything in my company right now is running through Claude Code, but it wasn't always like that. And I had to learn how to get to this level where my AI agents stopped working in isolation and they started working together. And so there's basically three levels to AI usage from what I've been able to see. The first level is where you're looking at AI as a chatbot, and this is where most people are. You get your task done, but you're still the bottleneck. The second level is where you delegate to AI, right? You build AI agents that each one has a job. They can classify emails, they can draft replies, they can enrich leads, but they still are working in isolation. And then the third level is where you learn how to orchestrate your AI agents to work together. One AI agent's output becomes the next one's input, right? And so it's not about using AI, it's about orchestrating AI. And this is where people can really become winners, is when they learn how to pull these systems and build them together so that they all start collaborating. And so let me show you the actual chain that's running in our business right now. So we run cold outbound. So for example, we create a list, and I'll share my screen here, of people that we get from Sales Navigator, right? But it comes without any data. And so what we have our enrichment agent do is it goes out and it scrapes information from their website, information from their LinkedIn, information, recent posts and news about them. And basically it comes up and creates a company overview and a personal profile overview, that each one of these has walls and walls and walls and walls of text that our agent has been able to create from each and every person, right? So from that, basically we're creating personalization, which there's AI that can do this, but we have our own processes that are doing this in-house, right? And so basically every single message that we're sending out is personalized. And then that feeds into our reply agent, which our reply agent, when it's replying, so for example, in our Slack, every single day we're getting replies sent out that are personalized based off of the profile of who we're speaking to. And then when they actually book, that goes into our pipeline agent. The pipeline agent already knows all the information of everything that's happened prior. And from there, it goes on and on about how all the operations are tied together. And so this is really where I've started to build systems that work together, and it's allowed me to step out of making every single decision myself. And if you think about it, this is really like what a CEO does when they're in charge of the company. They don't actually send every single email themselves. They don't actually set up every single campaign themselves. They learn to delegate to to agents that can do this, be it humans or now AI agents. So really the model is changing from an old model where you need to continue to hire on more people and create a bigger and bigger and more expensive organization to get things done, to where you can really just learn how to orchestrate AI systems together to get good outputs. And again, that's the key thing, is like, how do you actually get good outputs? This is where the process needs refinement and you need to learn how to work with these systems. But this is what I've been diving deep into. And so I'm very interested in learning how to actually make these systems work independently. And so if you actually want to learn how each of these AI agents work, I'm going to be breaking them down even further. So just subscribe and you'll be able to see a deeper dive on each of them. And then I'm also taking three free strategy sessions where I'll basically take on three calls each week, where I'm giving my time to come into your business and see how you can deconstrain the biggest bottlenecks and where automation and AI agents can bring you the quickest win. So I'll also leave a link for that down below, just because I'm very interested to see how these systems can be translated to other businesses. And so again, if you have any other questions, please leave them down in the comments section down below, and I'll see you in the next one.